समझ नहीं आ रहा अपने सैलरी इंक्रीमेंट का क्या करूं।
बेटा इतना क्या सोच रहा है? अपने म्यूचुअल फंड्स के एसआईपी का टॉपअप करा ले। दिस इज द राइट टाइम।
क्या? समझ में नहीं आया।
बेटा इतना क्या सोच रहा है? अपने म्यूचुअल फंड्स का एसआईपी टॉपअप करा ले। दिस इज द राइट टाइम।
अब समझा।
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.
India's next generation airborne early warning and control aircraft, the Netra Mk2, will undergo extensive modifications at home and Spain before being equipped with 100 plus indigenous radars, sensors, and electronic systems capable of providing a full 360-degree picture of the battle space deep inside enemy territory. The 6 aircraft, based on the Airbus A321 platform, are expected to be delivered to the Indian Air Force around 2032-33 and will represent India's most capable indigenous airborne surveillance and battle management platform. The development is part of the ambitious AEWNC Mark II program being executed by the DRDO's Center for Airborne Systems, that is CAPS, which is developing the mission systems while working with multiple partners for aircraft conversion and integration. As part of the program, CAPS has this week signed a contract with Adani Defense Systems Technologies Limited as the development cum production partner, that is a DCPP, for the indigenous mission systems that will be installed on the aircraft. The contract also includes integrated logistics, maintenance, repair, and overall, besides technical support for up to 30 years. It also simultaneously signed a contract with the state-owned AI Engineering Services Limited to convert 6 A321 aircraft acquired by the IAF from Air India from commercial passenger configuration into what is known as a green aircraft configuration. The green aircraft configuration means that the aircraft is stripped off of all commercial interiors, including passenger seats, overhead bins, cabin filings, and associated equipment, leaving behind only the basic aircraft structure and essential wiring. This creates a platform on which the specialized military systems can later be installed. Once this conversion is completed in India, the aircraft will be flown to Airbus facility in Spain, where the original equipment manufacturer will undertake extensive structural and aerodynamic modifications necessary to transform a commercial airline into an airborne early warning platform. Now, according to the source in the defense establishment, these modifications go far beyond simply installing the large radar housing on top of the aircraft. Now, remember that there are multiple design changes that have to be carried out. You cannot simply mount the rotodome because that changes the aircraft's center of gravity. There are structural reinforcements, power generation requirements, cooling systems, and a host of other modifications. Since Airbus is the OEM, it is best placed to undertake these changes. The involvement of the Airbus follows a contract signed by CABS with the European aerospace major in December last year for supporting the platform modification program. Once the structural work is completed, the aircraft will be equipped with one of the most sophisticated indigenous mission suites ever developed in India. According to the sources, each Netra Mk2 aircraft will carry more than 100 radars, sensors, antennas, and electronic warfare systems, enabling it to detect, identify, track, and manage a large number of aerial and maritime targets simultaneously. The system is expected to provide 360-degree surveillance over hundreds of kilometers, allowing operators to monitor enemy fighter aircraft, cruise missiles, drones, helicopters, transport aircraft, and even surface vessels far beyond India's border. The aircraft will also function as an airborne command and control center. Now, sources said that the first 3 aircraft are likely to undergo mission system integration with assistance from Airbus before subsequent aircraft are integrated increasingly within India by the ADSTL and the Adani group. Airborne early warning aircraft are often referred to as the eyes in the sky because they can detect threats that ground-based radars cannot, particularly aircraft flying at low altitudes or over long distances where the Earth's curvature limits the radar coverage. Operating at high altitude, these aircraft dramatically extend the radar horizon and provide early warning of incoming fighter aircraft, cruise missiles, drones, and other aerial threats. They also serve as airborne command post. Currently, India operates 3 Falcon airborne warning control systems called the AWACS mounted on the Russian IL-76 aircraft. These larger platforms offer 360-degree coverage with detection ranges of around 400 kilometers. In addition, the IF operates 3 smaller indigenous Netra AWNC aircraft based on the Brazilian Embraer platform, one of which is used by CABs for developmental activities. While these aircraft have significantly enhanced India's surveillance capability, they offer a shorter detection range, around 200 kilometers, and carry fewer sensors than the larger platforms. To bridge this gap, India is also developing 6 upgraded Netra Mk2 aircraft on the Embraer platform with newer radars and enhanced electronic systems. The contract for these is likely to be signed next year. Now, the Netra Mk2, however, will represent a significant leap in capability, combining the endurance and payload of the larger A321 platform with a new generation of indigenous sensors and mission systems. The acute need for additional airborne early warning platforms has become increasingly evident over the past decade. Now, during the aerial duel with Pakistan in 2019, following the Balakot strikes, a temporary transition between airborne surveillance assets reduced the IAF's continuous radar coverage, a gap that Pakistan exploited during its retaliatory operation. Pakistan currently operates 8 Saab 2000 ARI AEWNC aircraft and 4 Chinese ZDK-03 Karakoram Eagle AWACS. The fleet enables it to maintain round-the-clock surveillance. Pakistan initially operated 9 Saab aircraft, one of which got destroyed during Ops Sindoor. Now, the Indian planners have long argued that a much larger AEWNC fleet is essential not only to maintain persistent surveillance along the western and northern fronts, but also to support long-range air operations and future network-centric warfare. Now, before I log off, I wanted to make an appeal to you. As I sit here and talk to you, several of my correspondents are traveling across the country to get you stories that really matter, stories from the ground, because that's what the print believes in. The idea is not just to get you stories that you want to read, but also to get you stories that you should read. But all of this comes at a cost, and hence I ask you to come and join the growing family of the print by subscribing to your favorite channel. Follow the instructions that you see on your screen and become a part of the print family. Thank you.